Tragic death of a Tucson HVAC professional has led to a heavy fine against a local crane operator the Arizona Industrial Commission determined was negligent while they were installing an AC unit.
And for the first time, the victim's family is sitting down for an interview with the N4T Tucson Investigators. Our chief investigative reporter, Cora Nylander, has the latest in tonight's N4 Tucson investigation.
This is Spreading Threads, a clothing bank helping foster children. Dalton Lee was a supporter. When their AC went out over the summer, he didn't hesitate to help, but that act of generosity cost him his life, and it all could have been prevented.
It's been very hard. Think of him every day, actually count the days.
It's been 5 months since the Lee family's darkest day. Dalton Lee, who ran an HVAC business, stepped in to help the nonprofit Spreading Threads repair its AC system.
He's the kind of person that you want in your community.
But while on the roof, relying on a crane to position the AC unit, it touched a live power line, electrocuting Dalton. He later died at the hospital.
With Christmas coming up, it's hard because sometimes I'll be just looking at something and go like, oh, Dalton would love this, and then it just hits me, he's not here to share it with them anymore.
We miss them. We miss having the family together.
I think everybody's working too much, trying to make a buck, and they don't stop and think about what can happen.
This is the first time the Lee family has felt comfortable enough to share their feelings about the tragedy. Dalton's tragic death led to an investigation by the Arizona Division of Occupational Safety and Health, which found the crane operator, DC Crane LLC, violated multiple safety regulations. The investigation determined the crane was too close to electrical lines without turning off power, and there were no records of the crane being inspected annually as required. The sling used to lift the 681-pound air conditioning unit was frayed and should not have been used, according to the report.
To know that it was something that was easily preventable, it hurt. It hurt a lot.
The Industrial Commission, which is over ADOSH, chose to fine DC Crane more than $32,000, classifying the incident as willful-serious, the most serious violation it can levy. Those fines go straight into the state's general fund, but in a rare move, the commission chose to issue an additional $25,000 fine that will go to the family. This hasn't happened for several years.
Whether or not there was a fine there or not, I just want it to change. I want people to...
The N4 Tucson investigators made multiple attempts to reach the owner of DC Crane. He did not respond. According to ADOSH, he admitted to investigators he knew the crane was too close to the line. For the Lee family, they are just trying to forgive.
Any ill feelings towards the man?
I don't either.
I mean, no.
And I don't think Dalton would either.
They know that confident, comforting smile, taken too soon, is now at peace.
Goodbye.
No. Later,
yeah.
When he left the house or anywhere, it was never goodbye, it was later. He was never a person to say goodbye.
Dalton Lee also leaves behind a wife and 3 children. His father tells us his 8-year-old son told him he wants to try and keep his father's business going. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email us at investigators@KVOA.com or call our tip line at 520-955-4444. Reporting from the west side, Cora Nylander, N4 Tucson.
You can read the full Industrial Commission report for yourself over on our website at KVOA.com. Still ahead on N4 Tucson.